Hello. Hello. Had to fire this up real quick because I knew the clock was ticking, dude, and I almost forgot to do a contest entry for my boy Berk family. I also want to do a little test run here, a little live test run to see how I feel because you boys got walloped with a cold for the past 48 hours. I have been in rough, cold mode, and I kind of spaced it out. But I told Berk I'd do it, and if it's one thing I am, it's a man of my motherfucking word. Auction's coming up soon. I plan to start at 8, but if my guest list is getting altered here last minute, which I don't know, I'm not sure yet, I might start just a little teensy-weensy bit later, but it's still going down. What up, Simeon? 36 Chambers, D-Runk. Yeah, man, Berk family's got a contest. 600 subscribers. I think he already surpassed the 600 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. The contest question that was posed to us: create a video about your favorite comic book character. Why do you collect said character? And what you're looking forward to collecting or doing in 2020. I'm assuming in relation to that character. Boom. Kachung, Patrick, the Steven Spock. My favorite character, I think, is Batman, dude. I think it's Batman. I just grabbed, just to hammer home the point. This is from just a recent, flea market spree that your boy went on. Actually, no, I think this was an eBay spree. And Batman's one of the few comic book titles that I'll pick up just about anything, especially the older stuff. I think it's fascinating that Batman is, I know I'm not super unique in having Batman as my favorite character. I know it's a lot of people kind of hold Batman in that regard. He's a very popular character. I think it's kind of fascinating that in a world of comic books, in a world of comic book characters, god damn it, in a world of comic book characters with superpowers and all the fantastic shit you can do in the medium of comic books, that Batman is so commonly on people's list as a favorite character, considering he is a human. You know what I'm saying? A human being. And I think that just goes to show on kind of how well the character is devised. I think it is cool that he has a darker tone to him. The tragic origins, the cool look, of course. But when Batman is written well, it's written as a real psychoanalysis on the character in the rogues gallery. And a lot of times you're almost blurring the line of Batman is almost just as nutty as the villains are. You know what I'm saying? It's just his shit is manifesting in a different way. Like, how they I think the most interesting one is like the Joker. I know he doesn't have a definitive origin, but the one that has legs from The Killing Joke is it just takes one bad day, right? All it takes is one bad day, and a normal guy can all of a sudden can snap and turn into a killer. And Bruce Wayne is the opposite of that. All it took was one bad day of his parents getting murdered in front of him. So he had the same kind of trauma of that one bad day snap, but it did bring out a bit of insanity in him, but he manifested it in a positive way, to fucking beat the ass of crime and not feed into it. So, thought that's boom. So that's it. That's why I like Batman. What was the other question? Why do you collect it? I feel like I got into that. I like that Batman is one of the few superhero books that goes into the golden age, and that kind of rolls into my 2020 goals. Is I would like to get a golden age Batman book in the collection. So, yeah. 2020 goals is golden age Batman, and I think it's Batman 237. That issue, the classic Neil Adams cover. That's like an homage with the castle and shit. I want to get that book. So those are my Batman goals for this year. And thank you everyone for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe to Big Berk Nasty, aka Berk Family. And again, comic book auction going down here on this very channel very soon. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Represent for NWO.